Happy Monday and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Evie, owner and creative director of Evielutions Design, where I help businesses with their web design needs, creating websites that function as employees for them, as well as any graphic and print needs. So, as you know, setting up a website for your business is incredibly important. So, as a business owner, a website is your portal to connecting with customers, sharing information, and promoting your products and services. So, today we're going to be talking about what do you actually need in order to create an effective website for your business. Just because I think many people think that you just build it and it's live. Well, it's really not as simple as that. And there are a few other components that you need in order for you to have a website. So, the first component is your domain name. And so you're going to need a domain name, and you don't want to rely on some generic URL created through like a free web hosting site. You want a custom, well crafted domain name that makes you look professional and tech savvy. So, as important as the initial impression you make, so is owning your domain name. You can usually get a domain name for about $5, and that's typically with the first year, they'll offer a promo. But after that, a domain on average runs about $20 a year. And so you are able to use that domain with any web host. So you can, if you switch, you can easily repoint that domain name to your new provider. So let's talk about how do you choose a domain name. So typically it's the name of your business, but you want to keep some of these rules that I'm about to go through in mind during the process. And that is you want to do your research. The next thing is think long term. Don't just pick something because it's catchy today. For instance, if your domain name, your business name wasn't available, you want to continue to think long term. You also want to keep it short and easy to type. You don't want something that is super long because no one's going to remember that. They're going to mistype it. Keep it simple and short. If possible, you want to integrate keywords if you can. That's just going to help with people find you as they're doing searches on search engines. Be sure to steer clear of numbers and hyphens. Those are two big no-nos. Unless, like I said, your business name includes a number, definitely stay away from hyphens. You do not want to include your city name in your URL. And last but not least, you want to protect your brand. And by doing, to do that, you want to secure all of the extensions of your domain name. So say, for instance, the domain name that you choose is, I don't know, trying to think of a business name. um, Sally's Bakery. Okay. So you're going to want to secure sallysbakery.com, sallysbakery.net, salariesbakery.biz, and so on and so on. That way, that's really going to protect your brand. Not to say that you have to use all those URLs extensions, but you want to make sure that you secure them. So the next component that you need is hosting. And so you'll need to choose a host for your website. And I know that this can feel a bit stressful, especially considering all of the different hosting platforms that are available. But the host that you'll choose needs to be unique to your business. So it should depend on your business needs and your budget. And so I like to describe hosting to my clients as the house and electricity of your website. Your domain is the address, and your web hosting is where your website lives and electricity is provided. And then last, of course, you'll have design, which I'll talk about in a moment. So when you're checking out different website hosts, consider the types of hosting available, the traffic that you're going to anticipate, the level of assistance that that host may provide or you'll need, um, any extra features that may come along with the package, and definitely look into their security. So, since there are a ton of options, I do think I will do another video later breaking down different types of hosts to give you a better understanding. So, last but not least is your website design. So, now you have your domain name and your hosting package. So now you're ready to get your website set up, which is the most important thing is your design and the user experience you craft through that design. Um, the design of your website is important to presenting professionality and building loyalty with your customers. Plus, it's usually people's first major impression of your business. So, knowing what elements make up a well designed website is essential to crafting a website that is going to seal the deal with your customers or clients. So, as I've mentioned before, you want to make sure that the visual appearance is appealing and that you use colors and fonts again that are on brand to help build brand awareness. Then you'll want to focus on the ease of navigation and simplify where you can, and think about how you interact with the website as a consumer. That's so important. I think a lot of times people build websites based on what they like. Listen, it's not about what you like. You're trying to cater to your target audience. So you got to put their thinking cap on and navigate and create the website that's going to be appealing to them. Also, to mention that a website can be built in many different platforms. um, and so most host providers, they do offer like a DIY website builder, and there are a ton of CRMs such as like WordPress, which we use, Joomla, and so on. So again, you'll want to do your research to see which platform is best for you, as some of these require a bit more technical knowledge than others. Okay, so those are the three components that you'll need in order to build a website that works for your business and helps you create amazing results. Serving customers and clients is the heart of your website, and you can do that with these components. I mean, you have to have these components in order to have a website. So tune in next week on Monday as usual, and have a great week. Talk to you guys then. Bye.